Well, I interviewed Charlie yesterday, and we talked about political violence, talked about violence in American society, and um, he was a singular person. There was no one like him in America, and I did a long interview with him not too long ago. He had a servant's heart, and he was modest, but he knew. I could always tell when I flattered him. He knew that there was no one like him in the Republican Party, in the MAGA movement, no one like him in the Democratic Party. Really, because of his use of technology, I'd argue there's been no one like him in American history. He hosted a show. He was on regular text chains with the most senior people in the Republican Party and the MAGA movement. He was an activist, an organizer. I don't think Donald Trump would have won the last election without the organizing done by Charlie Kirk. And I grieve for his family, and I grieve for his friends like the president and the vice president and so many other senior people in this government and in this movement. And I grieve for this country to lose someone so young, so talented, already an historical figure with so much promise to change things. And the left hates him because he was a warrior, and the left hates him because he was effective. But I was fascinated by him as a journalist and so impressed with his heart. And we all know there are people who are jerks who rise in power or become jerks because they do. This was the most modest, thoughtful, caring father, husband, friend any of us have ever known. And I'm so sorry for America. I'm so sorry for those who never got to meet him. And I so hope that despite the anger that I'm already hearing, I so hope that in the memory of Charlie Kirk, this country can come together and figure out, no matter who did it, whatever their motive, figure out how to make his life something that's a memorial for what this country can and should be.
Well said. And gentlemen, there's other violence that is happening. It's not happening in a vacuum. I want to put something up on the screen right now. This is from our friend Matt Walsh. And he tweeted this out, this image. That is, of course, of the North Carolina stabbing victim as she looked in horror as she was being attacked by one of the left's career criminals, a man who was let out again and again and again so that left-wing policymakers and left-wing judges could virtue signal and put these dangerous people back on the streets. Ed, Mr. Walsh said, and I don't have the quote in front of me, but I'll paraphrase what he said. Yeah. Every father in America sees that image and has a visceral reaction to the level of fear, and and the anger, the fear that she must have been feeling, and how every father would around this country would do everything they could to save their little girl from that horror that she was experiencing as she realized that she was probably going to die. And then you see this event that happened today with Charlie Kirk and how the left wants us afraid. They want us to not be able to articulate an opposition to them. And it seems, we don't know all the details yet, it seems that they're willing to kill for it. Ed, I just think as Mark was talking, there has to be some point where we say enough is enough. We've got to start being able to talk to each other again.